So basically how I did that is one, I used two apps. I used PixArt, which is just default here, to get some of the sprites, the web browser, and Pinterest for the overlays. So, okay, so I already have some of my overlays picked out, so I'm going to just do an example on how I did this one right here is the cherry blossom that I'm working on, Aurora. So, oh my god, ad, hello, goodbye, ad. Anyways, okay, so I'm going back onto Ibis Paint. You choose a 1x1 square facing, and then you put your images that you want in. So say, okay, that's how I did the music one, which I'm going to show you how I did that one. It was, there's a lot of little things that I added that I found. Okay, so I'm going to add the border first, which is this default yellow one here. As of how you get rid of this black background, you hit this little, okay, so you hit this dot here to invert layer, color layer, thingamajig, and then you hit the color white, and then you hit that again. And that gets rid of that background, as you can see here. And then if you want to change the color, you can go to hue saturation, and you can change the hue. So since VSP is kind of pinkish purple, I'm going to leave it there, even though it's not a perfect one right now, but yeah. And then you get it to the size that you want, so then you lay this here. I like to lay it as close to the corner as possible, so it's easier. And then I'm going to do the little overlay. It's the same thing with this overlay here. You get it on, invert layer color, color white, move back to the top, and then you do the same steps here just to get any color that you want if you like the specific border. Look, I'm just gonna leave that for now. Let's tell you what to do with that. Resize it if you have to, so make it fit nicely. And then add your little details that you want to. I added this little border to the top that is sized all the way to the corners. Same process. And then just making sure everything's layered to the top. At the top, as of how I got that border, I do filter and go to stroke. Also, you can see here there's some bits of the layer missing, but first we're going to do a white base. Go to the eraser, make it slightly small so you don't accidentally miss, erase the strokes that you want there. Just use small, like 6.9 when it comes to these for erasing the bits that you don't need. I'd say it's a good size. And then just if you get paranoid of accidentally erasing the ones first that you want to keep, do that section first and then do the rest. And that's how I got that layer down, and then I'm going to do the same thing, stroke, but I'm going to change the color to match Musicy. So to use purple, I'm going to give her a purple. That kind of match. And then you would go to here, save image, make sure this transparent thing is marked, and there you go.